Hey everybody. So I'm not necessarily doing an everyday vlog for this share loss, but I just happened to do in the last few days. But like I said yesterday, I had a few messages about like worked out DVDs because let's all be honest, if you can afford a gym, which a lot of us can't afford that monthly, which I can't, that's too much of an expense for me. At least where I live, there's no like local ones. They're all big name and like $60 a month or so when I last checked around. Or there's cheaper ones that are like $13 a month, but you have to put like $200 down or something. So like my point being, we can't all afford to go to a gym. And if you can, it's hard to get there all the time, weather, or you just don't feel like leaving, there's so many aspects to getting out and going to a gym. So, I find best for me because I don't, I can take walks and stuff, but because we just had kind of like a blizzard here, there's not much going outside right now. But I'll show you a few of I've only got 5 DVDs to kind of review today, but I'll get more or upon request if there's any that you guys recommend that you think I should try, or, but just kind of give you an overview of the different choices you do have when exercising in your home. There's Chris Freytag, or I'm not sure if that's how you say your name, but I seem to go towards her videos quite often. This is my favorite one. Prevention Systems. They have a whole line of workouts, and this one's a personal training one. You mix and match. There's warm-up, then there's 2 cardio segments that are both about 13 minutes each. Then there's what's it called, strength training, like arms, back, targeted workouts for different, and those are each only 5 minutes long, and there's of course a cool down, but I always do a warm-up, one cardio A. Cardio A is if like it gets your heart up, it gets you sweaty, but it's not really hard to follow, where like it's really, oh yeah, you got this right at first, and then you get into it and it's kind of too much and you're tired and you feel like you can't go on. So that's why I really like this one. And then the second one, Cardio B, is a little more advanced, which is really good. It gets your heart really fast. It's more like steady kind of jumping and up and down kind of really fat burning workouts. But if you're not in great shape, like many of us aren't, it's hard to do right away, so kind of work your way up to that fitness level. And I always do like the arm and shoulder with a 5-pound weight, and it's only 5 minutes long, but it does get to you, and it this is my favorite one because you can, if you're in different moods each day, you can do different parts of your body, you can do different cardio, and this, like I said, the personal training prevention is my favorite. But then by her as well is this other prevention. Well, like I said, there's a whole line, but this prevention, a 2-week turnaround cardio. There's one on here I really like. It's like an interval, and it's only 15 minutes. But this is one of my favorite cardio ones because you do like normal like walking, fat burning for like 2 minutes, and then you do a burst of 30 minutes, really high energy, like jumping jacks, ski jumps. Just so many different, like I said, it's only 5 minutes long, so there's like, I think 6 or 7 intervals, so it's really easy to get through, but you really feel like you've worked out, and that's what I love is, like, sometimes you work out and you exercise, but afterwards, like, you don't really feel like you did anything. That's why I really, there's other ones on this, I believe, I just don't know if I've done them all, but, the interval cardio on here is my favorite. It really makes you feel like you've worked out afterwards, and it's really doesn't kill you to get through. So that's why I love the cardio one of this. And then if you're like just starting to get physical and you're not really used to like high cardio, walking is the best thing you can do. So a lot of Leslie Sansone videos, she has a whole line of different walk away the pounds, and none of them are hard to get through. I think most of them, because they're like mile or so, they're usually about 20 minutes, and like I said, she has several lines of these, so if you're into walking, like walking in place or kicking, and it doesn't do as much as cardio would, but it's definitely great. And if you're not feeling very high energy, definitely just walk. And I think doing a walking video is a lot better than just walking around the block, because you do work different muscles and you can do weights. And so if you're into walking or not as high pace or high cardio, then I would definitely recommend the Walk Away the Pounds by Leslie Sansone line. This is, I've never done this. This is my sister's. I'm not in, my abs don't really show at this point, so I don't really do this, but she said to anyone who really is into like strength training and focusing on your core, this one, she said, by the end you really feel it. So I can't really review this much, and I can't really say much about it because I haven't really done it, but apparently if you're into like strength training for your core and certain whatnot, apparently this abs diet workout is good. I don't know. And then I'm not one for Pilates or yoga, but that's also, if you are into yoga, this one has a yoga segment. It's only 10 minutes long, but it is so, like, I do it after because my workout I usually do, I do warm-up, cardio A, arms, back, and shoulders, or one of those strength training, and then I do the cardio on here. So that whole workout's about 35 minutes, and then I'll sometimes, not always, depending on my mood, I'll end with the yoga segment of this, the 2-week turnaround. It's I think it's only 10 minutes, but it really helps cool you down, and you feel so much more relaxed afterwards. So but if you are into more of the yoga, this yoga and Pilates, I've only tried it once, but so like I said, I can't totally review. So there's 4 workouts on this. There's like focusing on different sections of your body, so you can do an upper body, lower body, abdominals, or total body. But I think I did the upper body ones, but I did like these ones. They weren't really hard to get through. And if you are kind of like a hardcore, that's all the videos I have to review, but if you're into like kind of like really upbeat cardio, I would recommend Denise Austin, because some of hers are, you start them and they're really good and you're like, oh yeah, I like this, and it's high energy, but when you're halfway through that workout, if that's not your fitness level, it's so hard to carry on. And so you definitely don't want to jump right into things if that's not the level you're at, because it's not going to benefit you very much if you're so sore the next day that you can't work out at all. So if you're kind of a beginner cardio, my favorite cardio is on this one, but I think my highest recommended is the prevention systems. I do really, really like theirs. But there are some more I have, and if you guys have any questions or recommendations for certain, types of working out or strength training, or if there's any DVDs you guys highly recommend, then I would definitely like to hear about them. And if you have any questions, let me know. And that's all. I hope you guys are all doing great, and just keep strong.